It's Matt here again at All Sales, and I'm going to take you through the process of inviting buyers to the deal room. This follows on from accessing your listing and updating it and so on. So this is specifically about the specific listing and dealing with the buyer. Alrighty. Okay, so what I've had to do here is prepare a slideshow because of the nature of some of the information that's sitting behind this. And this is actually a live listing. If you hover over, you can see that each of the tabs has a specific purpose. And just as a reminder, now this is the main dashboard. You can access your dashboard settings through here and here, and this is where you manage all of your listings. So if you're an owner of a business or multiple businesses, you might have multiple listings down here, and if you're a broker, of course, you might have 10 or 20 listings down below. Now I've opened this listing up already, so because in this particular video we're just going to deal with one listing. So keep in mind, this is your main dashboard and this is your sub dashboard just for this listing. All right, so I'll just move straight on to the next sections across here. All right, into the comments section. Now, comments is where a buyer has come in this particular case, it is actually real, and they've come in and said, look, I want to get access to the IM, and didn't wait a lot of time. You'll get an email response as well, and our team will call them for you. So you'll see the comments in here, and you don't have to necessarily jump on it straight away just because somebody requested, but it's, look, it's it is up to you how you deal with buyers. Pretty straightforward how to deal with that. If you'd like to respond, or if you just like to give them a call or email, you can respond through the system. It's totally up to you. In sharing, which is the next tab, pretty straightforward, sharing to all your socials. Now, keep in mind, it will not share the private details of your business. It will just share the headline, advertising view, and a nice image. So you can share away. I mean, it's a great way to get extra traffic onto your listing because you never know who's out there and who's looking. Next section is the buyers. So here we go with the buyers. Now this goes right down the page. This particular listing is just over a week old, and I think it's got 25 or 30 people already on it. So these people are already verified. So the buyer name, verified. If it says unverified, be careful. It means that they haven't actually signed the confidentiality agreement. So if you are calling them, just keep in mind they haven't signed the confidentiality agreement, and the way to deal with that is just ask them to log in, and when you get a notification they've logged in, which you will get an email, you'll know that you can then talk to them about the business in more detail. So at this point, if you are talking to them and they're not verified, then all you want to do is just talk very generally. So assuming these people are all verified actually, and they came on this particular date, their phone number you can dial straight from the tab here, and you can email straight from here, and then you can put some notes in here when you're chatting with them, so you can keep a record of who you're dealing with and so on. All right, pretty straightforward. And on to the requests. So each of those buyers will then make a request, hopefully, if they like what they see and they want to see the actual more details in the business. Because at this point, we've only still given them a bit more than what they see in the advertising section, and then they are in and they've signed a confidentiality agreement. We still haven't given them too much in most cases. So if I wanted to give this person access, I would say accept, and then I click on this button here, and then I get my permission settings. Now, if I've spoken to that person and I think they're genuine, maybe I've already dealt with them, I would give them this type of access. Okay, because this is view only, information memorandum. So it cannot print. It actually blocks the print. Okay, so it's the best way to start off the process. And now due diligence is where your leases, your BAS records, and all your private details are. So I wouldn't be running off to give this to anybody early on. But as the process moves through, then obviously you give them view access to DD as well. Now, if you wanted to give them download access, you can. Some people will insist. Majority of buyers are okay if you push back a little bit and explain that it's view only access at this point. If you've got any questions whatsoever, jump on the online support or give us a call. Our actual 24/7 number is available on the site, and we do actually answer 24/7. hopefully somebody's around to actually give you some full details. It's not always the, we haven't got our full staff on, obviously 24/7. Otherwise, jump on online chat. We're on there 7 days, and our team will help you straight away. Okay, happy selling.